Well, another important feature that touches the pricing of an item is sales programs. So if I quickly have to navigate to sales program, I'll go into my favorites. I'll see my sales programs here. To just define a sales program, well, sales program is a one-stop location to maintain the prices of an item or group of items for a period of time. One of the important and one of the demands that we get from the users is not having too much of navigations, right? So in order to define a price of an item, you have to go into trade agreement lines, you define a price there, you go into commissions where you define your commissions, you go into rebate agreements where you define your rebate agreements, right? So all these features are impacting a price of an item. So why not have them at one location, right? So what we have done is we have created a program called sales program, which basically has all these options in one location where you can set up all the factors that are impacting a price of an item. So just to show you, I will check one of my sales program that I've created. So if you see, there are a lot of options here, right? I mean, I just minimize and quickly show it to you. So if I see this, I see I have a funding agreement, right? I have a rebate agreement, I have a price formula, trade agreement, retail discount, and commissions. Pretty much these are all the factors that are impacting the price of an item. If I go into my general tab, I see that I have created a sales program, and this sales program is associated to a group of items called MPG1. So whatever items are available in MPG1 are going into this particular program that I am creating here, right? And this program is active from April 2018 to April 2019, and it's active right now. And we can see that there is a funding resource, funding vendor, that is funding this particular program here. So whatever discounts or whatever pricing that we are giving to particular customer or group of customers, we can reimburse them from this particular vendor just to avoid losses and maintain our margins there, right? So this is how you do navigate in the general tab. If you go into funding agreements, so this is a agreement that we have set up with the vendor, right? So we are saying that all the items in this particular group will have some agreement, so you can go into the details of that agreement here, which I will be talking in later in this demo, so I'm not going to concentrate much on that. So just for now, to have an idea, it's a funding vendor who is actually funding the sales program here, right? Similarly, you can have rebate agreements. These are standard rebate agreements which we have tagged in the sales programs, which we give it to our customers, right? Similarly, you have just seen price formula, so I have used the same price formula in this particular sales programs, right? If I get into the editable version, I can also copy the price formula, or I can always create a new price formula for this particular program here, right? And that can be again tagged with the trade agreement lines. So what good option here is that you can see all the trade agreement lines here in one screen, right? You can see the pricing, you can see the line discounts. If there were hundreds of discount lines, tiered discounts, right? So you can always have them mentioned here. You can see the list of discounts available here, right? And then you can always have retail discounts and commission. So I've not created too many to have an ease in the demo. So basically if you look at this screen, it basically says that you have attached all the factors that are impacting the price of an item here, right? So this basically is the requirement of sales program. And what you can do is you can always go and activate this particular sales program, or if it is expired even before the date that has been given in the period, you can expire it, you can validate, you can edit the sales program. You can always create a new sales order simulation, which will not allow you to post, but again, this helps you in looking at actually how the sales order looks like. So for example, there is a rebate, there is a funding rebate, there is a trade agreement with number of discounts, right? So you can always go and create a new sales order to check how the item's price is different from what is the actual price, right? So this is the main use of our sales program screen here.